Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be going over what is shutter speed, what it means, how to use it, and I'll be putting it in the simplest terms for even the beginner to understand. Before we get into today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss out on any notifications for future videos coming up that we're going to have going on. Going to be going over a lot of photography basics, so you're not going to want to miss a thing. Alright, now let's... Have you ever wondered how people achieve really cool images like these? How they're able to freeze motion? Stop time, as it were? Or create motion blur? Or create unique images like this? The answer is shutter speed. Well, what is shutter speed? Shutter speed is 1/3 of the exposure triangle, and the exposure triangle is a very fundamental term that fully explains how shutter speed, aperture, and ISO all work together to create a perfectly exposed or correctly exposed photograph. Shutter speed is also the length of time the camera shutter stays open or remains open while taking a photograph. And the shutter is like a curtain that lays in front of the camera sensor that stays closed until the camera fires when you're taking a shot. When the camera fires or you're taking a picture, the shutter opens and fully exposes the camera sensor to the light which passes through your lens while you're taking a photograph. Shutter speed is measured in fractions of a second. For example, a slow shutter speed of 1/4 means that the shutter remains open for 1/4 of a second. A fast shutter speed of 1/250th of a second means that the shutter remains open for 1/250th of a second. So what's the difference between fast shutter speed and slow shutter speed? A fast shutter speed means that the shutter is open for only a very short amount of time, meaning less light is coming in. A fast shutter speed also has the capability of freezing motion, ideal for capturing things like fast-moving children, sport photography, wildlife photography. Whereas a slow shutter speed is able to create motion blur, think smooth waterfalls, open bodies of water, trail lights. And a slow shutter speed means that the shutter is open for a longer amount of time, allowing more light to come in. Here in this picture example, we have two different shutter speeds. One of 30 seconds, as noted by the quotation mark on the right hand side after the 30, because it's more than a second. So whenever it's more than 1 second, we add it appears having those quotation marks. And then we have another shutter speed of 1/8000th of a second. So the 30-second shutter speed is a slower shutter speed, whereas you'll notice the 1/8000th of a second is a faster shutter speed. So visibly, as you watch this little graphic move, you will notice the difference in speeds of these shutter speeds. Well, by now that you fully understand what shutter speed is, you're probably wondering, how in the world do I set shutter speed on my camera? Well, if you look on the back of your LCD screen on your camera, you'll first off notice where shutter speed is. For some of you, it might be the top of their camera. In this picture example, their shutter speed is right after the M, represented by the 1/200. So that would read 1/200th of a second is what the shutter speed is set in this photograph. And the aperture is f4.0, and then the ISO is on automatic or auto. Also, be sure to check out my ebook on Amazon entitled A Beginner's Guide to Fully Manual Mode to find out more information how to fully shoot in manual mode to really master your camera settings, and to demystify shutter speed, ISO, and aperture, and to really get the full maximum value out of your camera to take really exceptional photographs. The link will be in my description if you are interested in purchasing my ebook and reading it to find out more information to take your photography to the next level. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.